Hello duelists, it's Joe here from Rufioh. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard. You should definitely hit subscribe and the notification bell before we go any further so you don't miss out on this kind of great Yu-Gi-Oh content in future. But if this is not your first time on the channel, welcome back. For today's Konami sponsored content, we are taking a look at the fantastic Structure Deck Dark World. With the brand new Structure Deck Dark World, we're going to see a ton of cards for the Dark World theme. Legendary cards you know and love from the archetype are going to be combined with brand new ones. Not only are we seeing love for the likes of Grapha, Dragon Lord of Dark World, but we're also seeing a brand new form of Rainbow Overlord of Dark World. This brand new Structure Deck is playable straight out of the box, so you don't want to hesitate on getting your hands on this. Speaking of hands, that's something we like to discard, and there's no shortage of cards that are going to help you to do that in this deck. Whether it's powerful monsters from the Danger strategy or classic spell cards such as Card Destruction, there is no shortage of options for you straight out of the box. But that is enough talk from me. Let's get stuck into this. So here we have it all. It's the fantastic new Structure Deck Dark World. This is one of those reloaded types of structure decks that we absolutely love to see, where they come out with a ton of new cards to spruce up an old archetype or theme or something along those lines. And in this case, of course, we have the fantastic, classic, legendary Dark World. Now, I don't want to give you too many spoilers without you watching the video. Where would be the fun in that? But of course, on the back, we have our card list, some artwork, some information here, some nice flavor text, and of course, a preview of the playmat that you will get inside. What is great about these is that you can pick up a single structure deck and play it straight out of the box. But if you're someone who's looking to add some volume, you can always pick up 3 copies and make a really cool deck out of the combined contents. So it really is your preference, but I definitely recommend getting your hands on one of these. But I digress. Let's get stuck into what's actually inside. So firstly, of course, we have our paper playmat. I won't make too much of a go of opening this entirely up because it always ends really badly when I do. But there's also, of course, some really cool information in here about the deck, about how it all works and all of that kind of stuff to sort of explain you through how to use the theme best to its ability. And of course, again, really cool playmat to play on the other side of this. Then, of course, we have the contents of the deck itself, which I'm going to be opening for you in just a second. So that I have stealthily moved the wrapper off screen because I am absolutely awful at doing that, even though there is a nice little tab there to help you. I don't know why I really struggle with it. If you watched any of my videos, you'll know this by now. But we have the deck itself unwrapped, ready to go through. So let's take a look what's inside. So first off, we start off with Rainbow Overking of Dark World. We've got Dark World Puppetry. Now, if you do want to stop and watch any of these cards, I highly recommend that you pause the video as an opportunity to really read through them and digest the card text. It's a little bit difficult without me spending all day here, and as much as you guys want to see what's going on here, you want to get through the deck as well and see exactly what there is. We've got Dark World Archives, another spell card. We've got a brand new fusion here, Grapha, Dragon Overlord of Dark World. Absolutely fantastic looking card. Nice 3200 attack, nice and strong. Really cool stuff. Requires Grapha, Dragon Lord of Dark World, +1 Dark Monster. After that, we have Dark World Accession. We have Genta Gateman of Dark World. Paul Hermit of Dark World. Dark World Punishment, a nice counter trap card there. We've got the classic Rainbow Overlord of Dark World. Lucent Netherlord of Dark World. Latinum Exarch of Dark World. Gold Woolord of Dark World, another classic from back in the day. Silver, again another classic card here, Warlord of Dark World. Bron, Mad King of Dark World, one of my favourites, just the artwork is really, really cool. Beige Vanguard of Dark World. Brow, Huntsman of Dark World. Scar, Scout of Dark World. Khaki, Gorilla of Dark World. Gren, Tactician of Dark World. Ceruli, Guru of Dark World. Yugioh, Knight of Dark World. Renge, Gatekeeper of Dark World, another classic. Back in the day, used to play those big defense monsters. Used to love one of these being in there. Danger, Bigfoot, of course, the Dangers help this deck Absolutely massively just being able to discard cards for free, getting loads of effects popping off, really cool stuff. And of course, seeing these in common is really, really cool. We've got Danger Thunderbird, another fantastic level 8 monster. We've got Danger Mothman, another fantastic one. Being able to draw and ditch cards is always really cool. And get extra body on board, of course, as well. Danger Tsuchinoko, one of our all-time favourites. Everybody loves this card. We've got Lilith, Lady of Lament. Fabled Raven. Absolute King, Backjack. Dark World Dealings, of course. You couldn't not have it in here. Charge into a Dark World. Gateway to Dark World. Dark World Lightning. Dragged Down into the Grave. A really cool card indeed. Card Destruction, of course. Not many decks can benefit more from this card than Dark World. Fantastic in here, of course. The Forces of Darkness. Dark World Brainwashing. Poor Raikou. Dark Smog. Poor Raikou again. An absolutely classic card, one of my all-time favourite cards here. Mind Crush, great to see this in here. Deck Devastation Virus, of course we are playing all the darks you can imagine, so fantastic in here. Paleozoic Dynamiscus. Skill Drain, fantastic Floodgate. Grapha, Dragon Lord of Dark World. Snow, Unlight of Dark World. The Gates of Dark World. And that does indeed round off the deck. Of course, you've got some really cool little bits and bobs in here you may want to take a look at yourself when you pick up your copy of Structure Deck Dark World. And that duel list is all for today's Konami sponsored content. If you're as excited as I am about the brand new Structure Deck Dark World dropping into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, it's not long to wait now. The 1st of December is the date to put in your calendar, put it in your diary, put it everywhere you need to, put it on your phone, set an alarm, do everything you need to do to make sure you don't miss out when this drops. Duelist, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for making it this far into the video. I do massively appreciate it. Hopefully you've enjoyed it enough to have hit subscribe and maybe even considered hitting the notification bell as well. But that, I'm afraid, is all from me today. Thank you very much for coming along again. I do really appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next one.